So in addition to COVID,
Yeah.
do you think that Brexit have any impact on this? Because we know that there are many parents and students also are really worried about the instability may brought by Brexit.
Yeah. Brexit, if I look at it, it actually impacted EU students more because after Brexit, as you know, the EU students no longer enjoy home rate. So if they go to UK universities, they have to pay 3 times more than they used to be. So it actually increases, it actually decreases the incentives to go to the UK, and I'm seeing a drop of 40% of applications. So it's a massive drop, I would say. But if I look at international students, UK is still very attractive to them because of its academic excellence, because of its safety environment. We have very strict rules and regulations on gun possession, and also the recent introduction of a post-study work visa. It's been extended to 2 years, so students can stay in the UK and get themselves a job. So all these factors adding together, UK is still a very good destination for international students.
So according to you that the application situation is still and even more busy, I have a very tricky questions because we see application drop from EU student, but we see a rising situation from like international students. So are we expecting an admission bulge?
Right. I mean, that's indeed a very tricky question, and I'm glad that you brought it up. Not really, to be the short answer, because although the number of applications have increased by such a big amount, the number of offers that UK universities are making actually are fewer than prior year. For instance, if I look at Cambridge universities, this year they're making like 10% less offer than previously. So I would say there is a big gap between the demand and supply in the UK higher education landscape.
So what do you think is the reasons behind that?
Right. I would say Oxford and Cambridge, they are being forced to adjust their cover ratio. When I say cover ratio, I refer to the number of offers that they can make per space available. So previous years, perhaps they can make more offers per space. But this year, they're being forced to make less offer. The reason behind is COVID-19, unfortunately. You can imagine that universities have to put in very strict measures for social distancing. They have accommodation strains. They have to maintain the quality of teaching and assessment, right? So they have to sort of like deploy a very cautious offer making strategy to make sure that they do not go beyond their capacity limit.
So do you have any student that's supposed to be qualified to get to like Oxford and Cambridge, but fail to get a seat in their favorite university, like in this year?
Right. I would say for me and for consultants at DH, we are perhaps very lucky, touch wood, and all our students are able to go to their dream universities this year. So this is something that I'm really grateful for, and thanks for the good work and hard work of the whole team here. But I would say across the board, I'm seeing a lot of really top students who missed their chance to go to their dream universities because of this